Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. So in today's YouTube video, I am going to be taking you guys through my top 25 books on my 2025 TBR. Just to preface before this video starts, all of these books that I'm pulling are in no particular order. I am trying to finish some series, and I just didn't pull like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th books of those series. I just pulled the one that I need to read next. So when you're seeing that and you're like, girl, where's the rest of the series? I just didn't pull it. It just didn't feel necessary for me. Just like in my previous video, I have to shout out a book, okay? I just finished this book and I can't believe it's over. I don't know why I keep starting off the year with books that don't have the second book in the series. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself because I don't think I can wait until October for the second one. This is probably one of my only 6-star reads. I absolutely devoured this book. I love this book. I wish I had a million different special edition covers of it, and I wish it was signed. Of course, my next book is Iron Flame. I just finished Fourth Wing, I just finished Blood of Hercules, and now it is time for Iron Flame because Onyx Storm literally comes out on Tuesday, which is crazy. So my friend and I went to McKay's yesterday and I found this, A Legacy of Darkness, and I was like, ooh, an indie book. That sounds cute. I picked it up and I read the back and I was like, it has to go home with me. So I will probably also be reading this while rereading Iron Flame, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Book number 3 is What the River Knows. I saw this everywhere. One of my teachers actually recommended this to me, so it had to go on the TBR, and here it is. Book number 4 is Finale. This is the last book in the Caraval trilogy, and I need to finish this series. I don't know why I didn't pick this one up right after I finished Legendary. I don't know what's wrong with me. Book number 5 is Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I don't know why I didn't read this after I read the Devil's Night series or while I was reading the Devil's Night series, but here it is, and it needs to be read. Book number 6 is Archer's Voice. My friend read this. She recommended it to me. It was all over Book Talk for a while. I never got to it, but apparently it's gut-wrenching, and I'll eventually need that one day. The next thing you guys are probably going to be very excited about. I am very excited about it. I got the first 12 books for Christmas, and it's The Zodiac Academy. I have been dying to read this book since the middle of 2024, and I was just like, girl, you are not ready for it. You are not ready for it. You need to take your time, and this year I have determined is the time. The next book is, again, another thing that I need to finish a series, and it is Crown of Gilded Bones. I actually heard the other day that I need to read this one and then start the other series because they kind of interlock with each other. So I thought that this was just the perfect time to start it back up. Book number 9 is Priest by Sierra Simone. I picked this series up literally forever ago. I have the whole thing, and I just haven't read it yet. And one day my dark romance little heart is going to want to read this, and that'll be the day. Back in 2024, I read Bride by Ali Hazelwood, and I actually really, really liked that book. So I want to dive into some more Ali Hazelwood, and we're going to start with The Love Hypothesis. I was with my friend the other day, and turns out this is an age gap romance, kind of. So I'm kind of excited to get into that. Book number 11 is Dragonfall. The next book in the series actually comes out this year, so I really, really, really want to get this one read so I can read the next one. So this next series, I've heard a lot of hype, and it is Once You're Mine. I'm not sure if this is a series or if it's just a duology. I do have the first 2 books. It's kind of thin, so I'm kind of really hyped for this one. The next one is also a continuing the series, and it's Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. I absolutely loved the first one. The Knock 'Em Out series I've heard so many good things about it, and I am super excited to actually finish this series. This next one, I am so freaking excited for. My cousin ended up finding this at a discount store, and it is this. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube because I don't want to get canceled or demonetized, but this series right here, yeah. we are really excited to start it. It is 5 books in one, and I will be reading all 5 in a row. I'm not going to break this book up. Okay. The next one is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I want to read this one because I am so excited for the movie. It has 2 of my all-time favorite actors in it, and I honestly, can we just talk about the fact that Amazon Prime canceled My Lady Jane? Like, Miss Girl, what were you thinking? That was literally like a masterpiece. I'm so upset with that, but I'm very excited to see her in this movie with Tom Blythe. So this next one blew up on TikTok, and so of course I had to get it. It's Phantasma. The second book also comes out this year, so I will be having to read it before the next book comes out. This next one, I saw somebody post about this, and I was like, oh my god, I have that book, but I haven't read it yet, and it's Heartless. And I'm pretty sure it is a Queen of Hearts kind of retelling in a sense, and I am super excited about it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I read this after I finish Iron Flame and A Legacy of Darkness. We'll see though, because I'm pretty sure it's a standalone, so it won't make me feel bad, like not going into a book where I'm continuing a series, if you know. So I picked this book up a while ago, and I didn't realize that it was like a 6-book series, or there were like 6 books in the series, and it's The Predator. I'm so excited to start this one. It's thin. It might be coming soon, but I'm scared that it's such a long series. Again, continuing a series, it is Swift and Saddled. The 4th book comes out this year, and I need to get it read. I need to get it done. This next one I have genuinely been dying to read, but I am such a mood reader. I've never been like in the mood for it for some reason, and it's Serpent in the Wings of Night. I have heard such good things about this book, and I am honestly kind of disappointed in myself that I haven't read it yet. I have both of them. I have the first 2 books, and I think what's stopping me is that I'm just waiting for like the rest of it to come out in paperback, because I sometimes despise a hardback book, okay? I think they're pretty for like putting on the shelf, but for reading, it genuinely drives me crazy. Okay, this next one I also found at McKay's, and it's the Book of Azrael. I had this on my Amazon list, and I literally went in there, and I got it, and it was, I think, like $4. And I was like, yes ma'am, I have to have that. I have heard such good things about this one too. I've heard that the female main character in this book is absolutely to die for, and I am ready. I love a good, strong female main character. This next one you could count as like continuing a series, but it's not the same series, but it's Ana Huang. It's King of Wrath, of course, because King of Envy comes out pretty soon, and I have 4 of these books to get through. Just like the Twisted series. I have in fact read all of the Twisted series. It is time. It's time to unleash the wrath. That was cringe. Okay, Dance of Thieves. I have had this book for literally so long, and it's a duology. I don't know why I haven't read it yet. It has been sitting on my shelf, staring at me for basically the past year, and I'm very disappointed in myself that I haven't read this yet, but I think I haven't read it because I don't own the second book, but it's on the TBR, and we will be reading it this year. Okay, so this next one I also found at McKay's. I saw it, and I thought I had seen quite a bit of reviews about it, but it's a novel love story, and I just thought, oh my god, it's so cute. It's just a little romance book. It's thin. It's probably something that could get me out of a reading slump, so I picked it up, and we're adding it to the TBR in case we, just need some feels. Okay, this last one I'm nervous about. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm so nervous about it, but I think it's like I have a hard time reading some fantasies because of the names. It's Shadow and Bone. I am a little nervous to start this, but I've heard a ton of people love this universe, love the Six of Crows, like the whole thing. I do own the whole series, but I'm terrified to start it. So that is the end of today's video. If you liked this content, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you guys have any recommendations or anything, please comment them down below, and I will see you next time.